Hello there, very good afternoon to you and welcome to Lunchtime News, coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst newsroom here in Colombo. I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Let's start off with a look at the headlines for this afternoon. TNA Parliamentary Group Leader R. Samadhan appointed leader of the opposition. JVP Nationalist MP S. Mayadunna resigns from parliamentary seat. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, Duminda Silva and Dhanasiri Amarathunga summoned before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry into large-scale corruption and fraud. And on international news, 18 dead in the northeastern flood-hit state of India. Now on to those stories in detail. Speaker of Parliament Karu Jayasuriya accepted the proposal put forth by Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe to increase the number of cabinet ministers. According to our parliamentary correspondent, the Prime Minister had put forth a proposal citing that the number of cabinet ministers be increased to 48. The Prime Minister had also requested that the number of non-cabinet ministers, including deputy ministers, be increased up to 45. He added that the proposal was opposed by the leader of the JVP, Anrukumar Dissanayake, stating that the 19th Amendment to the Constitution does not make provisions to expand the cabinet as requested. Meanwhile, still in Parliament, Speaker of the House, Karu Jayasuriya, informed Parliament today that Group Leader of the Tamil National Alliance, R. Samadhan, has been recognised as a leader of the opposition. The Speaker made this announcement during the second parliamentary session today. Newsfirst takes a look at the illustrious career of the opposition leader. R. Samadhan, who was a lawyer by profession, ventured into active politics in the year 1977. Samadhan, who was on a hiatus since 1989, was considered as an activist who fought for the rights of the minorities, was instrumental in forming the Tamil National Alliance. He re-entered politics following an 18-year-long spell. R. Samadhan is the only MP to remain in Parliament since 1977 after Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. The newly recognised opposition leader, who is 83 years old, is also one of the senior-most politicians to hold the post of MP. The Lanka Tamil Arasu Katchi, which was led by R. Samadhan, secured 16 seats at the recently concluded general elections. Meanwhile, JVP Nationalist MP Sar Chandrasiri Mayadunna today announced that he has decided to resign from his MP post. He made this announcement during his speech in Parliament today.
I wanted to inform my withdrawal from the national list soon as the results were released without participating in any parliamentary sessions. However, the JVP had given me prior notice that they had informed the Parliament that I will be representing the party from the national list. As they had informed Parliament, I was unable to step down from the post of MP and I was hesitant to disregard the traditions of Parliament. Therefore, I decided to take the earliest opportunity to step down as soon as the sessions began.
Today is the 64th birthday of President of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, President Maithripala Sirisena. Multi-religious ceremonies were held over the last 2 days to mark this special occasion. President Sirisena is the 6th executive president of Sri Lanka, and he was born on the 3rd of September 1951 to a middle-class farming family. He joined mainstream politics in 1989 and has held several ministerial portfolios since 1994. He is the chairman of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party and was the longest-serving General Secretary. He was chosen as a common candidate for the presidential election held on the 8th of January this year, where he won the support of the people of Sri Lanka to change the regime to build a better government and an economically friendly Sri Lanka. As mentioned on the headlines, former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa arrived at the Presidential Commission of Inquiry this morning. According to the Commission Secretary, Lasil De Silva, he was summoned in order to record statements overusing the staff of Lanka Ltd for election campaign during the last presidential election. De Silva added that statements are also being recorded from the former chairman and the chief executive officer of Lanka Limited. Politicians Duminda Silva, Rohitha Bogollagama and Dhanasiri Amaratunga were also summoned to the Presidential Commission of Inquiry today. The Presidential Commission of Inquiry, which investigates and inquires into serious acts of fraud, corruption and abuse of power, state resources and privileges, is located at the BMCH premises. 5 judges carry out the inquiry of the Commission.
Serious media.
Lanka
9 persons, including Gotabaya Rajapaksa, were summoned to the Presidential Commission of Inquiry. Statements are being recorded from them. Statements will be recorded this evening as well. If the recording of statements cannot be completed by the course of the day, it will be moved for tomorrow. In addition, former MP Duminda Silva, Mayor of Dehiwala Mount Lavinia, Dhanasiri Amaratunga were also summoned to the Commission. The former Chairman and CEO of Rakna Arakshaka Lanka Limited were also summoned to the Commission.
A suspect who was under the custody of the police, the Tirupani police rather, had died in a jail cell after hanging himself. The suspect was arrested last afternoon on charges of possessing illegal liquor. Police media spokesperson ASP Ruwan Gunasekara, speaking to us early in the day, said that the body lays unclaimed. The suspect had killed himself by hanging himself at the jail cell with the use of his sarong between 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. this morning. The 44-year-old deceased was a resident of Eppavala. The police media spokesperson goes on to note that an investigation has been launched into the death of the detainee under the directives of the ASP of the relevant police division. Meanwhile, another report emerged of an inmate hanging himself inside a jail cell of the Valikada prison on the 27th of last month. The 149th anniversary celebrations of the Sri Lanka Police is marked today under the theme Rule of Law, Peace, Motherland and Life. The main celebration observing the 149th anniversary will be held under the auspices of the IGP at the Police Field Force Headquarters in Bambalapitiya today. Sri Lanka Police was established on the 3rd of September 1866. Sir William Robert Campbell was the first British colonial inspector general of police of the country, and 47 police stations functioned with the assistance of 583 police personnel at the time. But today, Sri Lanka has close to 83,000 police personnel serving under the leadership of IGP N.K. Ilangakon. A police officer was killed when a bus and a bicycle collided in the Urupola junction along the Colombo-Kandy main road in Kadugannava today. Police said that the victim was a 55-year-old police officer residing in the Levella area in Kandy and was attached to the Kandy police. The bus driver has been arrested over the incident. A tractor had collided with a private bus in the Marakola area along the Hamadra main road. Thus, the 2 people travelling in the tractor have been injured, and the police said that the injured have been admitted to the Tangol-based hospital, and the bus driver connected to the incident had fallen away, leaving the 2 injured. An accident occurred when a 3-wheeler veered off the road near a Muslim cemetery in Norelia, Badulla main road. Police said that 3-wheel driver and the 3-wheel passenger travelling in the 3-wheeler who were injured in the accident have been admitted to the Badulla General Hospital, and our correspondent stated that this is the 3rd accident that had occurred within a week in a distance of a kilometre and the Norelia-Badulla main road. But to stay close, you need to stay ahead with News First. For that, you simply need to log on to our website, www.newsfirst.lk. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55.